Mr. Mojo here with Keto-Mojo, and we're going to introduce you to our second generation of Keto-Mojo meters. What have we done different this time? We've included Bluetooth into the meter itself at no extra cost. Let's take you through some of the features and benefits that we have on this one here. As we mentioned before, Bluetooth. What does that do for you? It connects to our app. But guess what? Our app also connects to the cloud, which is a HIPAA-compliant, encrypted cloud. And so we become more than just a meter. You also will find that we have excellent customer service. Anytime you've got any questions about our meter, we are there online, via Facebook, or on the phone to help you out and answer any questions to make sure that you're testing and really happy with the product. More than being really happy with the product, we also have a lifetime warranty. We're the only meter in the world that carries that. So let's dive on in and see what's in the box, shall we? You'll notice as you open it up, there's a registration card there for you to activate your lifetime warranty, and you can do that online. So let's pull this one out. You've got lots of how-to guides, quick start guides, information on all of the pieces that you need. It's all federally regulated to put it in there, but if you watch the videos, it's the best way to learn. So I'm going to put this to the side, and then we're going to open this up. So let's take a look inside. Here you'll find our meter, a lancet device, you've got spare lancets, you've got 10 glucose strips, and you've got 10 ketone strips. And we're going to dive on straight on in how to set it up. If you open up the back, like this, you'll see, can you get that, guys? There's a little yellow button right there. If we press that, you'll hear it beep. And if you turn it over, the first thing that is showing is the date. Right now, it is 2019. So if we want to advance that up there, we press on here like this to 20, 21, 22, 23 as we go through the years. If you roll on all the way to 2050, it'll come round to the start again. And so we're going to bring it back to where we are right now, which is 2019. That's the right year. So I turn it over again, and you see the little yellow button? I press that to set it. Very simple. The next thing to come up is the month and the date. Well, it's July the 30th, so that's what today is. So I'm going to say yes to July. I'm going to press again in the back, and I'm going to say yes to the 30th. The next thing it's going to ask is whether or not it's a 24-hour or 12-hour clock. But I'm not too sure that you guys can see that on camera, so I'm going to do this. So, wow, look at that screen. It looks lovely. So here we go. If I press here to go 12-hour, I say yes, that's what I want, because I'm not into military time. And in the back here, I go to the yellow button, say 12-hour clock. Then the next thing that's going to come up is the time. And right now, it is 1 o'clock, so I'm going to say yes to that. It is 12 minutes past 1, so I'm going to say yes to that. Now it's going to ask me, do I want my measurements in milligrams per deciliter, or do I want them in millimoles? Depends on where your region as to what you want on that. So actually, we're here in America, and that glucose measurement is done in milligrams per deciliter, so I'm going to say yes to that. Then it's going to say, you'll see an icon up there for sound. Do you want it to beep? I like my meter to beep. Then the next thing it says, do you want to delete everything in your meter? Well, we're just setting up. And as we're just setting up, we don't want to delete anything. So I just say, I'm all right with that one. Then the next thing we come is alarms. There's 4 alarms on this meter. I don't like to personally set them because I use my iPhone a lot. So I'm just going to say, no, we'll go through all of those. We'll set those later. Then here's a new feature that we've come on in here. It says AS, which is auto send. You've got Bluetooth built on in. So if you've downloaded your app, it will automatically connect to that app and send your data to your phone. So I'm going to say yes to that. That's great. BL, that's backlight. I'm going to say off because that's easier for the camera. But if I wanted it to go on, I would just press it like that and say, hey, I want to have the backlight. But it's easier for the camera like that, so we'll leave it on that part. And that's the basic setup of your meter. The only other setup left to do is to use the little code key that comes with every single new ketone strip box. So in here, so it's a new set. You'll see the little code key is here saying 682. If you get a new box, you'll find there's a code key in that. What do we do with it? Quite simply, we take our meter, we put the code key in the top. It'll beep, it'll show CH for checking. And once it's checked, you'll see the code that matches up there. 682. That 682 matches to the vial. Now you have coded your ketone strips to your meter, so you have greater accuracy. The last thing to do is to download the app for either your iOS or your Android phone, and then you can get ready to get your mojo on.